So, hello everyone, this is CaptainPaladinLP here. Welcome to another episode of... Oh god, no, you son of a... dog. Alright. Dawn of the first day, 72 hours remain. Well, what just happened? Everything has... started over. Back in its original position. Well, in the beginning of 3 days. Well, what are you anyway? That song you're playing, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument! The masked salesman said you got back your precious thing that was stolen from you. He could return you to normal. Did you completely forget or not? What? Well, because you're beating your head against, or body against my head. I mean, give me a concussion for goodness sake, girl. I mean, jeez, play nice for me for once, gee. So, hello everyone, this is CaptainPaladinLP here. Welcome to another episode of... Oh god, no, you son of a... dog. Alright. Welcome to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. In the last episode, well, we had our confrontation with Skull Kid, which turned out to be less than successful. But now that we realize that we went back in time to the beginning of the 3-day cycle that happened here. But for right now, in this episode, we're going to go ahead and just have an abbreviated episode. We continue off from last one, so this is the same recording. Just this will be broken up. This is going to be abbreviated just to get a few items here. So let's go ahead and talk to the salesman, or masked salesman, or whatever you want to call this guy. He kind of creeps me out. But look back here. If you notice back here, he has the face of Mario's face. Mask of Mario. This guy killed Mario. I swear. And the other face to the right looks like... Have you ever read the book Where the Wild Things Are? That's, you know, kind of remember... You know, if you ever read that book as a kid, that... It used to be a childhood memory of mine, but... Let's go ahead and talk to this guy who said he'll return us to normal. Let's go ahead and do it right now. Were you able to recover your precious item from the imp? Oh, you got it! Then listen to me. Please play the song I'm about to perform and remember it well. An organ just for those 3 freaking notes. Whatever, dude. I mean, really. So here we are. That DQ scrub that enveloped us, well, he's gone bye-bye. And we are now back to normal, thank goodness. This is a melody that heals even evil magic and troubled spirits. Turn them into masks. I am sure it'll be of assistance to you in the future. Ah yes, I give you this mask in commemoration of this day. Fear not, the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transfer into the shape you were just wearing, and when you remove it, you will return to normal. Woohoo! I didn't even say anything. You got the DQ mask to keep as a memento. Press start and set it to C left, C down, C right. Select item screen. Wear the mask with C in the body of inhibit the body of the DQ. I can't even talk right now. It's 3 in the morning. I'm getting tired. Tilt C again to return to normal. Alright. Now, I'll fulfill my promise to you. So please give me that which you promised to me. Crap. Don't tell me. My mask. You did get it back, did you? Didn't you? What have you done to me? If you leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. And now we get a little bit of a story. The mask was stolen from me. It's called Majora's Mask. It's an accursed item from the legend and is said to have used by the ancient tribe in its hexing rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask were so great the ancient ones, fearing such a catastrophe, sealed the mask in a shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But now the tribe from their legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. But I feel it. I went to great lengths to get the legendary mask, and when I finally had it, I could sense the doom and dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. Dude, get a chill pill. Damn. And now, that imp has it. I'm begging you, you must get that mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. I'm begging you, you must do it. Really, you would do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine, surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths, believe. Alright, so, we now know what has been transpired here. So apparently, whoever that imp is, had stolen this guy's mask. And this mask has somehow had insurmountable power. Now, this is where we go. Excuse me again. This mask apparently has some hexing powers, and according to the rituals. You know, the rituals, some hexing powers. It's been known that this is basically pre-Twilight Princess. So, I'll get into a little bit of a, kind of a, I don't want to say rant, but I would say a little bit of a theory that I have. And no, I'm not going to get into game theory. I'm not going to follow any of the game theorists' ideals. I have my own ideal, thank you very much. I have my own paladin theories, but we're going to do some things before we actually head on over to our next destination. Because we're actually running short on time. I'm not going to be very long with this episode. Now you notice inside here and there, that mask. The Skullcat uses the power of the mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we gotta do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, canyon that Tatl was trying to tell us about, I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside of town. There's one in each compass direction. But what do you suppose the 4 who are there? I had no idea. He's always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through the gate straight ahead, we'll be heading into the direction of the swamp. Okay. Sorry about that. So, but here's the thing Alright, I'm going to kind of tell you a little bit, and I really don't got a lot of time because, you know, my thing automatically splits when I get to like 4 gigabytes of a video. So I'm going to kind of tell you what's going to happen here. Every time you start a new cycle of time, you are, of course, given a 72 hours a cycle of time. Anything that you have saved, such as collectibles, say like these items over here, these collectibles will automatically disappear. That includes rupees, any other, you know, DQ nuts, whatever. There are some items like this and all your masks you get to keep. This is also, you keep this, and of course your sword. Also, you get to remember your songs, but you do forget a lot of things. When you're in a dungeon, and you go back in time for some X, Y, and Z reason, you get to keep the map, you get to keep the compass, but you got to find the boss key every time you go back in. That's the only different thing you've got to find if you happen to reset time while you're in the middle of a dungeon. And of course, you see those stray fairies, which we're going to go ahead and get the one in the south of the town right now. Those will also disappear once you go back in time. First things first, though, before we do, we are told a secret. I think it was one of these scarecrows. Let's go ahead and, first of all, do that right quick, because we're actually going to spend this video in the first day only. And we're going to talk, let's go in this shop, the trading post. This guy sells you stuff, so just kind of be aware. There's that guy scratching his back. I gotta tell you a story about that. Every time iMara92LP sees this guy, she automatically starts scratching her back and stuff like that. It's kind of weird. But let's talk to the Scarecrow. Yo, hey baby, I'm styling Scarecrow, wandering up in search of pleasant music, man. Time will pass in the blink of an eye. Dance with me. Oh man, I hate when I cough so much, jeez. So basically what this guy is, he can basically allow you to skip half a day if you want him to. You dance with this guy, you can skip half a day if you need to, you know, advance the story. Whatever the case is, but you know, that's how you can do it. If you like, baby, we can free our time and dance until night. Shall we dance? No, let's not worry about it. Oh, sorry, that's too bad. In that case, come back anytime if you do decide to want to dance. By the way, I know of a mysterious song that allows you to manipulate the flow of time. Do you want to learn it? Well, yeah, let's go ahead and learn it. Oh, yeah, now listen up, man. If you play that strange song backward, you can slow the flow of time. If you play each note twice in a row, you can move a half a day forward through time. How's that? Pretty interesting, is it? But I'm sure if I like any song written by you better, baby. I can't even talk right now. If you like, you can play one for me. Alright, well, what he's saying, I'm gonna go. I don't want to talk to you again. Sorry. Let's leave. Let's get out here. Now, basically, what the song he's referring to is the Song of Time. So, first things first, let's do the ladder first. So, play each note of the Song of Time, say, twice. Double time. This is a song of double time, which allows you to go half a day ahead. So that's up to you if you want to use that. I'm going to say no. Alright, so that's the song of double time. Now, the other song here, play the Song of Time backwards. And then you can slow the full time, which is very helpful, and I would recommend you do that every time you start a new set of days. So, we did that. So now, let's go ahead and do some stuff like I promised I would tell you. Let's go in here first, to the north side of town. Actually, no, we gotta go to the south side of town first, to the laundry pool. Now, remember seeing a statue. I guess I better tell you about this first. This is known as an owl statue. Hit it with your sword. Now this guy, as you can see here, it's an owl statue. Basically, what this is, it allows warping, which we will have the ability to get later. But for right now, we're not worried about that. But you can talk to the owl statue from now on. You can save your progress and quit here. When you reselect your file, my face will appear by your file name. This indicates the next time you reopen your file, you'll resume playing at this very place and time with your current status. Warning, if you reopen this owl file, then reset without saving and an owl statue, you'll lose the progress you saved here. Next time you open a file, you'll receive at day 1 with the status you had the last time you saved with a Song of Time. So basically, this is what you call, I think from Mario Brothers Wii, a quick save. You can do a hard save, a permanent save, but you only can do that with the Song of Time. So just remember that from now on when you play this game. Save your progress. Let's just continue on. We'll do that later, but after I actually do this, I will be kind of restarting time back to 6 a.m. of day 1. This is just kind of a tutorial. We're going to resume the tutorial here a little bit. We need to demonstrate the mask. Let's go ahead and do that right now. See, the transformation mask. We can change that at will. Alright, so we gotta return to the sky here. And we can actually pull ourselves out of being a DQ scrub by taking it off. So that's our advantage with that. So now we can go ahead and continue to the north side. And we're going to go ahead and go through here, north side of town. Alright, so we go to the ferry here. We already did the DQ scrub playground. We don't have to do that again, so let's just kind of avoid that for right now. We don't have to worry about that area ever again. We'll go ahead and return the strafe area here. And here's that hustler girl again. Yay-hoo. Oh, Tatl and young kind one. Thank you for returning my broken shattered body to normal. I'm the great fairy of magic. For now, this is all I can offer for you. Allow me to ease your weariness as a token of my gratitude. Well, we've already got the magic upgrade, so all she's going to do is power us up in our life force. So, we're going to go ahead and let her kind of manipulate us. Oh, kind one. Scattered throughout the 4 temples of this land are broken stray fairies like me. Please find a way to save them and return them to their fountains. Surely they'll add to your strength. Allow me to grant you something good so the stray fairies will not fear you. This mask is probably one of the most other essential games. The Stray Fairy quest is secondary, but they are somewhat recommended if you want to power yourself up greatly. So for right now, we'll just go ahead. We're gonna take this mask. Basically what this mask will allow us to find stray fairies that are in the same room inside a dungeon. So when the hair shimmers, there's a stray fairy nearby. Alright, so from now on, she's not going to be able to help us from now on, so we won't have to worry about coming back here again unless we want to power up and, life force. So let's go ahead and head on out of here. Alright, so now here's the thing. We can do this bomber, talk to him again, if we want to. I'm not going to do that. There's a way of bypassing that. But for right now, I'm going to let's get this heart piece first. Now that we have our jumping ability back. Alright. Alright, go ahead and get this. Go ahead and for our 4th heart container. Now we have 4. Alright, so now we can go ahead. We can play the hide and seek game if we want to. I'm not going to do that. Because I'm going to actually use that. Remember that code that we got? I'm going to try this again, if I remember it correctly. It's been a while. 5, 4, 1. There you go. So you can bypass it if you want to. Alright, so we can actually go ahead and get the moon tier. I'm actually going to go ahead and get that. Kind of for some shiggles. Because really, I really don't have to do this again because I'm going to, you know, adjust time again. Yeah, as soon as we're done with this segment, I'm going to adjust time, but it's beginning to look more and more like I'm going to have to end this episode a lot earlier than I want to. I'm going to go ahead and kill him using the DQ mask. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Thank you. And I'm going to go ahead and take it off. Actually, I will need to put it back on. It's so nice to actually have the human form again. I mean, alright, let's go ahead and take it off. We really don't need it. Go ahead and pick up some magic already. You see, it's only 8 a.m. and we've slowed down time. That's how good that, you know, extra time is. Because when we go through these dungeons, we're gonna need the extra time. I mean, I'm sorry. Some rupees in here. We'll need them. We're gonna go ahead and talk to this guy again. Because we really don't need the moon's tier. Well, you're a child I've never seen in town before. You knew a friend of the bombers. Alright, so we already talked to him. I'm really not interested in actually, but I'm actually going to go ahead and just do this for the heck of it. Because really, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll get the moon's tier, but I'll probably end up losing it once we go back in time. Alright, so there it is. Yeah, spank your booty. I mean, really, dude. But what I'm looking for, there is... Or do I need to wait? Yeah, this guy is what I'm looking for. Come on, man. He's actually going down here somewhere. There's a hole right over here. He's gonna go down there. Should be around here somewhere still. Aha! There you are, man. Alright, so we need to get him over there. Go ahead and get the moon tier just for the heck of it. And we're now in Termina Field. Really don't need to do this again. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump ahead, guys. And I'll see you guys back in town. Uh-oh, busted. Hey, guy, you haven't passed my test. How do you know my secret code? Nobody but bombers know that code, so why do you know it? Listen, guy. You're pretty good. You managed to figure out a code that only we know. Now, that's something. I like you. What's your name, guy? Paladin, huh? Alright, that skull kid broke our rules and he's doing all kinds of stuff. I'm making Paladin a new member of the Bombers instead. This is a Bomber's notebook. It contains words that we live by. Read it over. So, we got our Bomber's notebook. Alright. Alright, so you can go ahead and access screen. Find trouble people, add them names and pictures. Only 20 people will fit in your book. Make promises, promise stickers. Never be late for fulfilling your promises. Whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy, so a happy sticker will be added to your book. No removing sticker. Your promise stickers will keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Tatl, you tell that skull kid he's out of here. He's been acting like a real jerk lately. Alright, so basically, if you want to know the code again, you can look into your notebook. So, that is completed. Now, Jim's a majestic stallion. Wait, what? I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just quoting Chugga Conroy. Whatever. I mean, seriously, whatever. So, oh, that guy. Alright, so let's go ahead. We'll talk to the characters later. There's something I want to do real quick before we actually end the episode. We're getting close. I'm getting close to about an hour of recording. And I've recorded so far 4 episodes, and I'm kind of getting tired. And I've done a lot to say the last couple of days here. So let's go ahead and talk to this guy. We're gonna go ahead. I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to withdraw. Well, let's go ahead and just make a deposit of our 10. Alright, so 285. I'm gonna go ahead and withdraw 150. Ah, you're taking out all that. If you spend like that, it's gonna be gone before you know it. Alright, so he has 135 still. We're gonna go ahead. Alright, so now we're gonna attempt to leave town, and this is where we're going to end everything. So we need to get out of town. This is our first trek out of town, and then we'll end it. Stop right there. You have some errand in the swamp. It's dangerous outside town walls. I can't allow a child like you to. A sword. My apologies, sir. It was wrong for me to treat you like a child. Southern swamp of Woodfall lies in this direction. Be careful. Alright. Termina Field. Now, before we go anywhere, we have to go to the left here. Because this is for a heart piece. And I hope I have enough time before this thing automatically splits, because it'll split at 3.99 gigabytes. You know, my recorder here, so this is going to be a huge file, but we're going to go down here. And remember seeing this guy over here? Ah, what are you doing here? This is my secret storage unit. It's a problem. You come in here without permission. Please, I'll sell you a piece of heart if you just keep this place a secret. 150 rupees for one. No, don't say no for this one. No good. In case you leave me no choice, I'll have to kill you. Ha 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 ha. No. What about one for 100 rupees? You better take it at 100 or it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna get anything. So let's go ahead and take it at 100. Alright, so now that we have time, it's not that I don't believe you, but this to be safe, I'm moving my storage. You hurry up and get out too. Alright, so he's gonna get out of here. And then we're gonna do our stuff, and then we're gonna end the episode because we've done a lot already in this particular episode. And then the next episode, we'll start going to the swamp. Just so you know. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and leave. And then we're going to get a cut story, and that will end the episode. And By this time, after we return to the next episode, we'll have restarted time. So, let's go ahead and do this. Oh, I remember this. Tail and I drew this with a Skull Kid when we first met him. He told us that he had been fighting with his friends and that they had left him all alone. I'm sure it was because he was always playing tricks, so nobody wanted to play with him. But to do what he did just because of that. And once he got his power,